Hey guys, Thrifty Christian here. I just want to do a video for all those people out there that resell shoes. I buy a lot of shoes, and in this video I want to show you how to turn these boots into these. Okay, so I was out the other day at the Salvation Army, and I picked up these Dr. Martens. They're in pretty good shape. There's not much, wrong with the soles or anything. There's a little bit of heel drag back here, not much, but I wanted to make this video to encourage some of you out there who, and mainly women, mostly, to encourage you to pick these up. I know that looking at the tips of these, whenever you're out there and you look and you see the tips of these boots and you're like, oh man, the leather doesn't look, it's not clean, it's not nice. Well, that's okay. I mean, because I've learned just by experimenting on how to re-dye this portion and throw some wax on it. And in all honesty, I'm not an expert. I've never been in the military. And I don't know how to properly wax a shoe, although I've done it, wax boots and shoes in the past, but everybody's opinion is different. But in the resale game, time is money. And taking these shoes, boots, or whatever, the time to clean them, to get them photographed, to get them listed, it's all about that. So this video is going to focus on just getting these cleaned up, get that leather dyed, and I'm going to show you the products that I use to do it. I'm going to show you as fast as I possibly can how to do this, so that way you're encouraged the next time you're out at Salvation Army or anywhere, Goodwill, and you see these, go ahead and pick them up, because they used in really good condition, much like these will be after we're done. They go from anywhere about $50 to $70 pre-owned. So why not? Why not? I picked these up for $6.50 a pair. I got 2 pair. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to show you how I do it really fast. I'm going to show you the products that I use, okay? The old trusty Kiwi black. Pretty simple. Pop the little lid off. Black wax. Twist the little lid. Put it back on. Okay? Something like that. I use a little rag. Okay, just an old piece of t-shirt. If you're in the resale game, I'm sure you got plenty of rags, old t-shirts that you found with holes. I use a Dynabrush, it's a horsehair brush, to shine it with. And I was out at Michael's the other night, and I had remembered to pick these up. So I found them, and they're leather dyes. Okay, this is Fiebings leather dye. It's a black. Yeah, no, this is dark brown. I've got this one. I picked this one up, and I picked up the black. Okay, and that's all you need. It's a liquid. It's really like it's not thick. It's really watery. Those cost me $6 and around 50 cents a piece. I looked them up online before I purchased them at Michael's, and they were going for like twice that, $12 on eBay. So if you're out and about, pick these up at Michael's. Okay, always do that. Always try to save yourself that money. It's always worth it. So real quick, I took a wet cloth and I've washed these down. Okay, so they're pretty much clean. I did have the laces out, but I put the laces back in just to be able to show you that, the boot is intact or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the stuffing here that I put in there, just some bubble wrap, and really quickly go over this. Fold your fingertip inside the cloth. Not fold your fingertip, but just hold the cloth around. Get a little bit on there. Okay? I'm just going to go right here on the side. This is just the application of the wax. I'm not going to go here yet because that's the dye. So I'm going to go right here where it's still, matter of fact, I'll just go back here. I'll go back on the heel, right here. I'm just going to put the wax on and rub it in. Some of these seams where the leather meets the other leather, sometimes that seam right there can get light. It can get some wear there, maybe from your blue jeans or something like that, and it gets kind of light. So all I'm doing is I'm just applying it on there like this, okay? Then I'm going to bend the cloth, wrap the cloth around, and I'm just going to kind of buff it in real lightly, rubbing the excess off. Okay, it's already starting to shine just a little bit there. You can see it compared to the other areas around the boot. I'm going to take the horsehair brush and I'm going to polish that, buff that one section out. That's enough. So it throws a shine on really fast. And we're not talking about, military grade mirror-like finishes. We're just talking about getting it to a point where, hey, it looks really great. Look at this one. Look at that one. Okay? That's what you're going to get. And look, this one was worse. The tips were worse. And I really wanted to experiment with this dye, first on that one to see what would happen. So I'm going to throw a little bit of dye on here. Shake it up really good. Go ahead and peel that off. And I'm going to go ahead and use this rag. Put a little bit on my tip of my finger. Right there. We'll go right into this spot right here. Okay. I'm just going to... All right. Okay. A little bit more, getting some on my finger. It's okay. Look, it kind of like absorbs right into the leather. And it kind of just, it dries pretty quickly, but not fast enough to where I can actually feel comfortable going right back over it with the wax. Blow on it just a little bit. I've got dye on my fingertip. Okay, so now you can see that that light scuff mark on it is gone. Okay, so that's what I would do. Just put that on there. That's what I did to this one. I just put that right on there, and there's a light scuff mark right there. You can see it. I'm gonna go in real fast and do it too. I'll probably go over it again. So you can do this as many times as you want in order to hide the imperfections or the wear on the leather to get the color back. And here's what I'm talking about on the seam right here. I don't know if you can see how light that is. It's like the dye, the original dye colors kind of wore off. So I would go back over that too. Just kind of hit those. And the wax will also take care of that. When you put wax on it, it'll kind of cover it up and darken it a little bit. But again, the name of the game is time. Time. The more time you spend doing this stuff, the less time you have listing. So we all know listing's the last thing we want to do. The last thing that I want to do is clean boots and shine and polish, for 4 hours or whatever. Okay, so that's it right there. And again, I'm going to go ahead and try it. I don't care. Just going to do the tip real quick. Okay. A little wax. A little horsehair action. And voila. Wow. Okay. So there you go. That's a quick fix. And again, there's that light spot right there. But all of it was like that. So that's a real fast fix, guys. I hope this helps you guys out. I hope you guys can be encouraged to go out and find some boots now and not be afraid to, buy some of these, materials and stuff that I use and go for it. Get the stuff polished up. You can also do this with boots. Like if you see there's plenty of videos out there. It's like old cowboy boots, some Durangos or something like that. They can look beat up. They can look bad. But you can go in and get some brown wax and some brown dye, some dark brown. They also have a lighter brown color, like a saddle. I think it's called saddle brown. There's like 3 different colors to choose from when I got these. So be encouraged, guys. Go out there and find these things, clean them up, because a little bit of work, that little bit of work right there, you guys already know. I don't even have to say anymore. You guys know those are going to sell, point blank. So I hope that is helpful to somebody out there. If you disagree with me on this, or if you think that maybe I should be doing it a different way, or maybe there's some morals involved in that, please tell me so in the description. I think it's all about time and money. If you're not going to be able to list stuff in a timely manner, you're not going to be able to make any money. So guys, from this point out, I want to wish you all the best. Any questions, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.